You just have to hit got it or whatever the button is. Okay. Just had someone messaging me about Plexus. So my name is Marian Robb, and I just want to welcome you to this call tonight, Pink 15. I was going to wear pink, and then I kind of am. I really forgot though. So I have been with Plexus for almost 4 years, and I want to share a little bit about Plexus. And so how it's going to work is I'm going to start it, and then I'm going to pass it off to Dawn. She's going to talk about what is Plexus, like our company. Jill's going to talk about why she chose Plexus, and then we're going to share our testimonies, and that should be about it. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Jill. You can mute yourself if you're not speaking. So, and you can feel free to ask questions in the chat.
All right, I'm going to get started with just, what is Plexus? And so, Plexus is a gut health company, and pretty much like their original gut health company. And I love this tagline that Plexus says, that they do things the way they should be done, but rarely are. And I have definitely witnessed that in the last 2.5 years that I've been a part of the company. We have a gut health supplement line, we have skincare, we have kids vitamins. There's a lot to Plexus, but I got started with the interest in gut health. But the reason I think why Plexus is so effective is because we focus on these 3 things, which is balancing our blood sugar, inflammation, and gut health. And those 3 things are connected to so many things. Most people have a candida overgrowth in their guts, and that's linked to like over 100 different symptoms or health conditions. So much is connected to gut health, and it's why if you're not seeing results from any kind of gut health supplements that you might be taking, you should be, because gut health is such a big contributor and root cause to so many things. So I would encourage you to look at, you don't just take a probiotic to take a probiotic, you take it, you want to be able to see the benefits of it. So 70% of our immune system, it lives in our gut. 90% of our serotonin, our happy hormone, is produced in the gut. And that's why it's so important. Gut health is so connected. It's connected to our mood. It's connected to our immune system. It's why autoimmunes, I have an autoimmune. A lot of people with autoimmune when they address gut health, can really find help for their autoimmune. But I was kind of one of those people who said, I don't need a supplement. If God just, like, if I just grew my food the way I'm supposed to, then I shouldn't need to supplement. The problem is that so much of our, we're inundated with toxins. Like, we can't grow our food good enough, I'd say. I don't even know if that's the proper way to say it, but there's so many things. And I was one of those people who like made all my own things, made all my own soaps, shampoos, deodorant, all of it. I had tried to, clear that stuff out, but it still didn't affect my health in the way that addressing my gut health, addressing these core root causes really did. So that's kind of a very quick synopsis of what Plexus is. We could talk for a long time, but we're trying to keep this short and sweet. So I'm going to pass it on to Jill, and Jill's going to go ahead and share, why she chose Plexus.
Hello. I first heard of Plexus from Dawn, and I saw what it did for her health, and it kind of got me intrigued because I was searching for some health answers for my daughter, Morgan. And the thing that attracted me most initially is the fact that Plexus has a real gut health focus. And that really resonated with me, because what I was looking for my daughter was to get to the root cause of something. I did not want her to go to a conventional doctor and then be put on multiple prescriptions, which would have side effects. And I feel like just take her down a path that's going to be difficult to come back from. So it was important for me to try and address the root cause that she was dealing with. What I love too about the products, and specifically the 3 products that are in Triplex, which is one of their best-selling products. They work together so synergistically. So yeah, you can take one of them and still benefit, but the three together are a very powerful force. And that is what I started with my daughter, and then it spread to the rest of the family. But that was our goal. And I know that if we didn't start addressing the root cause that my daughter was dealing with, I know without a doubt, she would have headed down the road to an autoimmune. She was not yet labeled with one, but she had multiple digestive issues in addition to cystic acne. And I just know we had to get to the root of it. So I loved the fact that Plexus had a gut health focus. Another reason that drew me to Plexus was the ingredients. I'm a big ingredients looker. So when I go to a store, I am looking at the ingredients, because if I see some things that I don't know what they are, or I don't like, I look for very natural things. So Plexus products are very natural, very absorbable to the body. And my naturopath told me that she likes many of the Plexus products too. And she confirmed that they are very in forms that are very absorbable to your body. So you can spend money on, stuff in the grocery store shelves that are going to be cheaper, but are they actually quality and helping you and being absorbed by your body? So gut health focus and the natural ingredients that I loved. Another reason that led me to Plexus, I dug into the company, and I found that they're really a company of integrity. And that was important to me. If I'm going to start with something, I want it to be something that works. And I want it to be, I love that the company is led by really, really good people and good leaders. Employees love working there. Brand ambassadors feel like they're valued. And they have awesome customer service. So I feel like from the top leadership down, they really try and put the person first. And I really appreciated that. And when I was deciding whether to try Plexus or not, I did look into like the financials of the company. The company started in 2008, and by 2016, which is only 8 years later, they had like $500 million worth in sales, and they were a debt-free company. So in my mind, this said to me, okay, they have something here that is really good, and it must be helping and working for a lot of people, or they wouldn't have experienced this kind of growth. Like, that's really amazing growth. So that just kind of got my attention too. And it just kind of confirmed what I was already thinking, that this company has some really good stuff. And so I just, for all of those reasons, I chose Plexus, and I don't regret it. My family, we all are benefiting, and now we have let friends and family know as well. So it's just a great company all around. And my philosophy with health and wellness, like, we've got one body, and I want to do the best I can with it, because we only have this one shot. And so as a family, like, we've just made a commitment to supplementation, because as Dawn said, it is important in our world today. And we just made that a commitment. And yeah, I know we're all better for it. So I'd encourage any of you to consider that as well, and check out this great company with great products and great people too.
So I'm just going to jump on and share a little bit about, why I got started. I started because I thought I needed a different probiotic. Marion, I had seen her posting about, all these things that she was getting from her probiotics. And I was like, that's not what's happening for me. I was sick. I was tired. I was in the midst of thyroid cancer. I had, previous to thyroid cancer, I had my gallbladder removed. I was really sick. And I knew I needed something different. I had, for years prior to Plexus, I had been taking probiotics, and very expensive ones. But shortly after I got started with Plexus, I saw an immediate difference in the products that I was taking. I started on Triplex. I was on Triplex for 8 to 9 months before I added any other products. But really my gut was a mess and it took me a long time to really get started. But one of the things that, that I saw that has happened for me since then is that I've lost 45 pounds. I have energy like crazy. My endocrinologist is often like, what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing. I don't usually, my patients come back to me after having their thyroid removed and don't have energy and have gained weight. You've lost weight. He's seen the whole transformation. He saw me at my heaviest and he's seen me at my lowest. And, he keeps asking, like, what do you tell me? Like, he loves the products. Like I've showed him what I'm taking. He says, continue to do what you're doing. But it's really, for me, the energy has been a huge piece. It's also helped, with my digestion, of course, with my celiac disease. Some of the fun things that I didn't expect were that I now no longer am allergic to cats and dogs. I used to be able to walk into a house and completely know whether or not they had animals in it, just by all of like my diet, was draining and getting itchy and all of that. All of that's gone away, and just improved mood. But I think the energy piece is a huge thing for me, and I didn't start for any of those things. So it's been fun to have that kind of energy to keep going and do all of the things despite not having a thyroid. But yeah, I'll let Marianne speak.
So I got started because I had cystic acne. I had had it since my fourth baby. And I was super frustrated. I had tried so many natural things and the only thing that worked was prescription. And so I was just like, that's fine. It is what it is, I guess. But after being on it and having to get my liver checked, and I'm like, how long do I have to do this? This doesn't seem like a good idea. So I was pretty skeptical that this would work for me because I had tried things in the past. I had tried probiotics. I was on probiotics when I tried these. And so I tried it, and I got off my prescription. It cleared up my skin. But you know what really was the most surprising thing, and I didn't even make the connection until I started feeling better, was my mood improved. And I had been struggling with some depression. And at one point I left my family and I wasn't coming back. And God got into my heart and worked, and I did come back, but I was struggling. I was struggling a lot. And my mood started getting better. And I didn't even realize it at first. And my husband noticed. And he was like, you've been a lot happier. I'm like, I am a lot happier. And I was like, wow, how about that? Like, there really is a connection between your gut and your mental health. So honestly, I'd never go back. I'd never stop taking it just because of that. I mean, I'd live with the pimples, bring on the pimples, but give me a depression-free life, and I'm in. So anyway, other things have surprised me too along the way. Better sleep. I didn't know I needed it. I didn't know that was even possible. I feel younger, and I didn't know I needed to. I thought that was just part of life, getting older. And I know that sometimes people think that, I don't know, like, do they really, like, you guys make it sound amazing. Is it really that great? I mean, it is, because my whole family takes it now. And I cannot wait to do a picture of my husband and my son and I back in where we went for vacation last December, because I was looking at pictures yesterday and I was like, all three of us have lost so much weight in the past year. We look good. So that's going to be fun to redo some pictures with skinnier. So anyway, I I'm going to stop recording because I want to share a little bit about the specials that we have, and this is going to be posted